going to do a painting, something simple in my studio today. I'm just getting everything set up and I need to get a screen organised. How do I refresh this? So as I can see what your chats are as I'm painting. So hopefully this will work. All right, so let me just, here we go. I've got to get the volume as well. So bear with me, we'll turn the volume down as well. There we go. Now I need to get that. Press play. Oh, the funs of going live, eh? Just bear with me a minute. I've got to get the volume down so we get no feedback. Oh, the funs of going live, eh? Oh. Just bear with me a minute. I've got to get the volume down so we get no feedback. I'll just turn it off. Now I'm going to pop this to my other screen over there. Whoa, hang on. Oh, what's going on here? Why is it when you go live, things don't work? There we go. Over to that screen, pop him up to the top. Now, if I'm here painting, g'day, who we got there? We've got Celeste, hi there. G'day, how you going? I'm going to do a black and white live this morning. It's here in Perth. I've got the day off work. I've set everything up. I've plugged in the mic. I've muted the sound. Do we have any feedback? No feedback. Is the sound okay? I've got a couple of pairs of glasses here. Oh, I forgot me intro glasses. These are me intro glasses. I haven't got me contacts in today. I've got some weird eyesight. So when I've got my contacts in, everything is great. And these glasses help me read close up. But when I don't have them, I've got these glasses. And these glasses help me see long distance. It's all weird. See, but now I can't see the screen. But at the moment, I'm just doing a bit of an intro here. Hello. And I've drawn up, I'm going to do a simple black and white. And you probably can't make sense of that. But see, there's a cloud, there's some rays, there's a round thing, and there's some stuff at the bottom. Well, that's what I'm going to do today. And just in black and white, black gesso, bit of a retarder medium to slow down the drying time, and some white, all right? So let me swap my glasses and we'll see what we got going here. Let's move the camera. It's good to have. Now, hopefully we'll get an hour out of this. So this is a super chat, so don't be shy if you want to support me content. I had super chat on my last live and it wasn't working, so I think it should be working in this one. Now I'm wearing my gloves because it keeps the paint out of me nails. What have we got? 22 people. So where are we? Hello, glad you found us. Found your glasses, says Curtis. Rosie, hello. Ria, Gary Moore. G'day, Gary Moore. How are you, Gary Moore? Painting with Jacob. Sounds okay. Oh, yeah, I haven't even came and read the messages because I was too busy addressing the camera. Hey, everybody, says Dodie. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Colleen, hello. Sound is good, says Marilyn Lynch. Hello, Marilyn Lynch. Glad you can join me today. Now I'm going to turn this light out because I think that's a bit too much. How are we? Now I've got to close the bloody curtain. Bloody hell. How's that? Is that any better? How's that? Yeah, that'll do. Gee whiz, there's a lot of glare, isn't there? Right, let's get rid of all this stuff and get onto it. So I've picked a small canvas for today's live because I'm not that great at live. And I've got a coffee and it's all trial and error. Now, don't worry, I'm going to bring you over in a minute. I'm just letting you have a look around while I get ready. I've got some white. I've got 2 tubes of white because they're both half empty, and I've got some grey. Now I'm just looking at the glare there. How is that glare? You know what? I didn't go to 4G. I wonder if I can do it now. Wow. Yeah. My goodness. I had a checklist there and all as well, turn to 4G. I don't think I can do it. Let me just see. Hopefully I'm back. Yes. Curtis, thank you for saying my name the best you could. It's very unfamiliar name, but the second way was best. Catrice. No worries, Catrice. Beverly, g'day, Beverly. All right, so hopefully that is 4K now. What it means is with a live video, watching the playback once it's processed is just a bit more clearer. I'm going to close me kitchen curtain blind here because it's a bit letting too much light in here. I tell you what, it's very dark. And then we'll bring the camera back over here. There you go. Hello everybody. Now, let's get started. I want some black gesso over here. Black gesso, an applicating brush, and the medium retarder. A lot of people ask on YouTube in the comments, what is this? What's that stuff? This is just a medium. It looks like baby oil, but it is not baby oil. It's for water-soluble acrylics, and it's called retarder, and it slows down the drying time of your acrylic paints. And I put it on with my, normally with the craft paint, the white paint, to condition my canvas the way I do my skies. But this one's going to be black. Hello everybody, says Crackerbox. G'day Crackerbox. Grayscales, what's up boss? Oh, Anthony Gray's just looking, but he's driving, he's just looking, he can't do much. That's, you drive safe there, Anthony. Right, come on over here. And where are we? There we go. How are we going to do this? I've got my canvas panel, it's just a small one. Now down here, I've got some black gesso. Now I've shown you before the little design layout I'm going to do, okay? Okay, I love your hair, says Angie, thank you very much. Catrice, love your videos, thank you very much. Anyway, I can't acknowledge all your comments as I'm painting, so excuse me. I do like to acknowledge people in live. See what I've done there? I've just shoveled it out enough, I feel, which is going to cover that A4 size office paper canvas. It's not office paper, but it's just that size. I did a half size one before. Now, I want to get this retarded with the medium retarder, so as I got some blendable black magic onto the canvas there, because this is going to be a black and white. Can you see that? Yep. Now I've got to remember to move the camera. At least I got my monitor there, I could see it straight away. Just found you've been having fun watching. Thank you very much, Colleen White. Every now and then I'll acknowledge the comments there. I'll just move my cursor. There we go. And don't forget, this is a super chat. You can send donations with the grey $ below. It helps support my content. There's a lot of free content on my YouTube channel. Pleasure to see you painting live, Ian, says Felicita. Thank you very much. All right, let's get up to the canvas there. I hope this ain't too glary. Now, that's just my monitor there. Don't worry about that. Let's hope I don't get no paint into me coffee. Now, what have I got there? Yeah, so I want a black sky. This is just, that's because I called this one black and white. All right. I've made a canvas panel. I make my own canvas panels, and this is one cut in half. I might, if I go live, I might just use these half-size ones for me live shows. How about that? All right. We got that done. Now I'm going to grab some white paint down here. So I've just got some titanium white. I've got my water tubs already filled with water. And what have I got? Get on out there. There you go. Hopefully you can see everything. Whoa, thank you very much, Rosie Rosie Eckhard sent in a donation. Thank you very much, Rosie. Much appreciated, that is. Now I'm going to find a applicating brush, which is here. See this jar here? I've got all sorts of jars, and what I do, this is my recent jar. So the painting that I've done before and all the brushes I've used in that painting go in, they're the ones I recently used, and they're the most popular ones I use. All right, so we're going to do some, I want my fan brush, there we go. Now I'm going to pick up some of this onto the fan brush, and I want to create some rays first behind the big cloud. Black and white, you saw what I've done to the canvas panel. Horizon line is about that high there, all right? So I'll put some smaller ones in the bottom first. So I want to get the top of the clouds in. So we're going to hoot and scoot the long narrow ones on the horizon line there, just like that. Get this one a bit higher up there. It looks a bit nonsensy at the moment, but when I blend it, it brings the business home. Now I've got a brush, and I want to blend that down from the top. Oh, look at that, lovely. See how much is coming off my brush? You've got to keep doing that when you blend my way. All right, this is going down to the atmosphere there. Now the good thing about this sort of black gesso canvas with retarder on it, and then using your white to do whatever you want, these make up for good storm skies. You can lace in some lightning. I'll see if I can do that later. But you want to make sure everything is parallel. Now, did you see how easy those ones were? They look very cloudy. They look beautiful in real life. I don't know what they look like on the camera. Okay, now we'll put some, where did I put my fan brush? There it is. I've got to wash the fan brush. So I'm just washing it in my tub there, rinsing it and drying it and wiping it on a towel. Now I want to do the main cloud up here in my picture. Okay, I just done that. Now I'm going to do this here and then the main cloud. So I want something kind of hooting and tooting out here. Let's do one first just to see how it's going to look. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Wipe your brush. Celeste Watson, thank you very much. I just noticed a donation up there from Celeste Watson. Thank you very much. For those people who don't know, the Super Chat enabled allows people that like to support my content, they can hit the grey $ down below and you're sending me a donation, and it helps fund what I do here on YouTube. As everything on my channel and most other channels there is for free, and some people appreciate it by supporting the creators' content. So now we've got the mist or the rays there. I'm trying to get, that's it. I'm just getting rid of the distinct 3 lines there. It's not a GT stripe. All right. Look how dirty that brush is. He's a dirty one. Now we're going to wash that brush again. Come and look how I wash my brush. Well, let's hope I don't pull the microphone out. Can you see down there? Where are we? There's me tub. Me brush is filthy dirty. It's a dirty mongrel. And I've got to clean it before I do another cloud. So I've got this tub of water here. I grind it on the grate at the bottom of the tub there. Okay, and then I rinse it in there in this ribbed based one, and then I can dry it. And that's how I wipe my brush, ready to rock and roll for the next cloud. So back to the palette down here, and we're going to pick up some more. Now we want a big cumulus cloud if we can. This is the star of the show. Yeah, you need the star of the show. Let me see what we got there. Acrylic says Cracker Box. Hello, Mark. Oh, not Mark. Mary Callis. Hello, Mary Callis. Angela Young. I only use acrylics. I just noticed the answer there from Angela Young, and she's saying I only use acrylics, which I do. A lot of people know me as the acrylic guru, and I don't paint in oils. Now we're going to do a big cumulus cloud, and this cumulus cloud needs a bum on it, all right? So it's sitting in front of these ones in the distance. So we're going to just oobleate that on there. Cumulus up there. Look at that. I want him down because I'm going to have me little slash moon sun poking through. Now, that wet, oh my goodness, I didn't even have it on there, sorry. I've just smashed that paint onto the canvas. What a stupid thing, you didn't get to see it. I've just oobled it all on there. Now I'm going to use the brush, and I want to blend turmoil within that, create the bum of the cloud, just like that, see? Now this is smeared and that's not. I've got to try and join that into that. That's what's within my mind, creating the turmoil. This is a big cumulus cloud. Get some tickled bits out there. And we'll of course add some yumminess to this as well, just to give it that third dimension. So I've got to quickly wash that brush again the way I showed you before. Everything's going a million miles an hour here. Now I'm just picking up some more paint on that brush. I hope this is clear. You forgot to move the camera. I know, it's already moved back. Now I'm finding bits to go in front of everything and adding the yumminess, just like that. I'm wondering if this is too glary. I hope not. Now, with my yumminess, we all know I like to just sit it down into the cloud, leaving the brightness there, but blending it down into the cloud. I'm not sure if this live feed is going to pick it up as clear before it gets processed. Once a live video is processed, it's a lot clearer, depending on what the person used with their internet speed. Anyway, that looks great to me. Give me a look in my monitor. Yep, that looks all right to me. Close your live chat and you can see the like button. Says Janice Burns. Now we're going to have a little bit of a moon out there, eh? I'm not quite liking that yumminess. How long have I been going for? Let me have a look at my screen there. 16 minutes. I only had about 70% battery left, so hopefully my camera doesn't just die on me before I'm finished. All right, now I want to put a bit of a moon there. I've got some pounces here, all different sizes. What size is that? Yeah, I'll use that size. So I want me white. Love me pounces. Where's me spray bottle? Put a bit of water next to that, like that. See what I did just there? And I'm going to dampen me pouncer, me stippler, me state, whatever they're called. So many different names in different countries. Some people comment in my channel and tell me what they are in their country, but they're called a pouncer over here. Now I'm going to move the camera up, and I want my moon just about here. So I'm going to put him on and give him a bit of a twist. And as I'm twisting, I'm going to pull it off. There we go. Now I'm going to get my thumb, because that just looks like a bit of paint squashed on there with a bit of round sponge. I'm just going to be artistic and control what I blend within there, just like that. All right, and then I'll grab some more white paint onto my pouncer, just on to say one side mainly. Okay, which is about there. Loading it up. And I'm going to do, let's say, oh, there we go. Look at that. Topsy-turvy, too good. Hang on, let me hold that. I'm just not satisfied with that. Come on. There, in real life, I've got a white glare on that side. I'm just really hoping that this live... Is it pretty clear? Can someone tell me how clear it is, or does it look very washed? I'm looking at it on my monitor and it doesn't look the best here. Okay, now we need some water. So I'm going to have to clean my brush here. Oh, actually, no, I won't. I'm just going to use it with white to get the water in there. Okay, so let's pick up some... This brush is very coloured with black. Now I'm picking up the white. We're just going to see what the water does here, all right? I had a shoreline on there on my picture. Hopefully I can incorporate it. Now, my horizon line's here. Remember I put those dots there before? So, starting from there, bringing the water in a straight line. Just like that. Now I'm going to wipe the brush, or the build-up off the brush. Actually, I'll clean it. So over here, I'll just clean this brush. And then I can have it ready to do the bottom half of the painting. Okay. Okay. All right, back into it. Okay, what do we got here? So, Beverly's lavender. Thank you very much, Beverly. Beverly's just sent through a donation. That's much appreciated, Beverly. Now, I've cleaned that brush, as you've seen. We're live, and we're going to stroke this from the left to the right, and from the right to the left. And we've got some simple, basic, but effective beginner ocean land out there in black and white. Boom. Now I'm thinking, yeah, we can put a bit of a, what do you call it? I'm going to use this brush here. I want more white. So back down on the palette here. My hands are getting busy. I'm drinking me coffee. Some stars would be nice. Said Cracker Box Palace. Yeah, well, don't you worry. See there, see the dots in me little red picture there? They're gonna be stars. Yeah, I've got stars planned for this. Now we're gonna get some more white paint, and we want to grab a brush to lace in some, but before I do that, I want to get me pouncer again, pick up some more white. I'm just dabbing it onto the pouncer there because we need that. Just a straight line down there like that. Nothing more, nothing less. And make sure that's it. Beauty nuke. Okay, now this white paint that I put on the palette down here, I need a brush to lace that onto the palette, onto the canvas, sorry. I do have one, here it is. I found it there in my array of brushes. It's a big fat, it's a thick liner brush. Now I'm going to wet it, dampen it onto a towel, and I want to get some of this white paint. And I've got my scrumbler. It's like a 1/2 inch flat brush, but it's flared out. It's pretty old, but it's great for scrumbling my washed up water. And then we just want to do a simple, let's get that a little bit more damp, just so we're going to get some transfer. Maybe a sailboat, says Serge. Sorry I'm not reading your comments too much, but when I'm painting. Now, keep these boom-bitty boom. I'm twisting the brush. I'll pick up some more. If anything, I'm keeping it straight and moving it. I'm not moving the brush this way, okay? There we go. That's just the water washing up onto the sand. Now it looks a bit dumb, doesn't it, eh? Well, what we do, we get our scrumbling brush, this one here that I've got. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. And I like to move it left and right and keeping the bottom edge tight, but moving this to the left and to the right. And this will just create the foam in the water, lacing and dribbling against the bank there. Now everything is wet and it doesn't seem to be doing it as nice as I would like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to finish this here. I'm going to dry the bottom half. Okay. It needs to be a bit rubbery. So we'll dry that. It looks all right, not bad. Pull the camera away a bit. So we'll dry that a bit, just because when it's a bit rubbery, the paint scrumbles better. Okay, so you'll see the difference. We just want something basic, something effective that a beginner can do. All right, that'll do it, that'll do it. Now we'll grab that brush again, so I'm going to rinse it out. And I'll load him back up again, down here, down here. I'll read some comments there. Tabitha Williams. Hello, Tabitha Williams. Seeing your coffee makes me want some myself. Yeah, actually, I'll have a drink of that coffee. Oh, yeah, I love me coffee, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a nice coffee. It's early in the morning here. I've got the heater on in my studio because it's cold outside. Okay. Okay, who was that? IT Matters asking what's the board behind my canvas. That's a bit of that's just cupboard board. You know, they make cupboards out of, kitchen cupboards, and I paint it with the black gesso after every painting. See, now hang on, I'll do a bit at a time. I'll get back to your question there, IT Matters, don't worry. Now we'll scrumble this back, leaving the bottom half like I said, and see that's getting more foam in there. Leaving the bottom half tight, and we're scrumbling this back into the water. Yeah, that's just white board. It's about 20 mil thick, and it's clipped onto, screwed to my canvas. Not to my canvas, to my easel, and I've painted it black for filming purposes. And after every video that I film, when I clean up, I paint it all black again, just so it doesn't have all paint on it like that. You know, I love it. It's something to do. I'm squashing all this back. How's that looking? See, I don't want that looking like it's all gone around there. I might have to put that back in. Backwards and forwards, left and right. Beautiful. I'm happy with this. Magic is happening for me. Just something I can paint live. Oh, get them nice and parallel across the painting. How's it looking? I hope it's probably a bit too late for me to drink any coffee where I am, says Catrice. Who else we got there? Paint, oops, Electra, Starbucks. I love coffee too. Yes, we all love our coffee, don't we? Let me get just some other elements here. Now, Crackerbox was saying before, some stars will look good in the sky. They will. I did plan to have stars in the sky. I do plan to have stars in the sky. So I'm going to pick up this same brush and I'm going to balance my hand. Okay, like you're playing pool. All right, you ready? And we're going to put Easy Tiger. I'm not going to use my toothbrush. I just want to do this because everything's there. Okay, see the stars? And we can put lots of... Oh my goodness, that's a bit big, isn't it? All right, that'll be... What's the big one next to is Jupiter? That can be Jupiter. Now it's up to you. You can, if you do this painting, get your toothbrush and stick some on there if you like. This brush ain't the best. The end of it's a bit like a line. Anyway, there's our stars. Now, what I also wanted to do is maybe a bit of lightning, all right? Just some simple basic lightning. I'm not going to use that brush though. I've got a smaller lining brush. I've got this one. He looks a bit fat. I might need something a bit thinner. I end up drinking a lot of coffee, Catrice, before I go to bed, and I always have trouble sleeping, and it's like, well, it's the amount of blooming coffee I drink before I go to bed. It doesn't help. But you get up and you go, you want a coffee, mate? You tell yourself, do you want a coffee, mate? And you go, yeah, you make yourself a coffee and you're in a bloody happy mood. I get really happy when I make myself a coffee. Here's another one here. Is that the good one? No, that one's rubbish. Dyed. I don't even know why I'm keeping it. I'm just looking for a liner brush, a script liner, something to do some lightning with. We'll try these. That one looks a bit fat, but we'll try it. We've got our white there. So come on over here. Where are we? Where is everything? Oh, there we go. There we go. So we'll come down here. I'm going to just push some of that out with my finger. There we go. I've got a glass palette here, painted white on the other side. I change things up every now and then. I'm always thinking. Now, my water. I want to put some water there, just in front of that. And I'm going to try which brush will do some good lightning first. This one or that one. So I'm going to twist it on. Okay. I'm not too sure about this one. It might be a bit, yeah, she's a bit fat. No go, show. What's that brush? That was that big fat one. Let me see how this one goes. Yeah, I think this might do it. Yeah, I've got a bit more control with that one. Hopefully I don't ruin the painting, eh? And hopefully I remember to move the camera up on the painting so you're not watching me do nothing and you're just going, oh, he needs to move the bloody camera. Tennessee, someone's in Tennessee, Celeste Watson. G'day, Celeste Watson, how are you? How are you, Celeste Watson? Yeah, it's 9:45 in the morning here where I am in Perth, Western Australia. Now, lightning, what do we got? We'll put something, I'll make it easy for myself. Bring some out here. So we got it. Sometimes it sparks. Oh, if you can get these so thin. How's that looking? Yay, we got a lightning bolt there. Cracking across the sky. Sometimes they normally have glare in them. Now I'm getting the tip of this brush rolled so it's nice and fine because I maybe want, just off this node here, another down there like that. I'm liking that. And this one's running across the sky here because it wants to run away. You know how they sort of run across through the cloud, up behind the cloud. It's a real weather cell happening out there. Look at that. Someone's out in their boat and they're getting a bit bothered and worried. Now we're going to come maybe down here. I'm going as fine as I can with this. I need to look at some lightning and just see the natural aspects of it, but that's looking not too bad. It's all right for a quick livey. And we'll bring one more out here. And maybe something up here. Just some lightning bolts. The thinner you can get them, the more fantastic it'll look. We'll get some more radiating off it, branching off. There we go, look at that. Little simple, easy lightning there. Now, I'll try and acknowledge some people here. Colorado, you're ahead of me, mountain time. PM, that is. Kendra, hello Kendra. I love black and white painting. You made this look so easy, says IT Matters. Thank you very much, IT Matters. Now, what you see what we got here, I've got to remember to soak my brushes in water, otherwise they die. You've got the moon, I've got the moon there. It's looking a bit fuzzy-wuzzy on the edge. If you want, when you finish your painting, leave it unvarnished for weeks if you can, if you're not in a hurry to get rid of it. And it allows you to keep looking at it, and then you see, like I can see here, this moon needs sharpening up around there, dribbling it into this black a bit more. You're just fine detailing it, you're fine tuning it, okay? Look at that, that's what I'm after. Just fine tuning it. I wonder, I'll try not to get too carried away, but see this bit of yumminess I put on the cloud. Let's see if I get that back on there. I should have done it near the lightning glare actually. Wipe it off on my black painted cupboard board there on my easel that someone asked about. And I want to scrub all that down into the cloud straight away. See, it's just about drying on me. So that's going to be good. I'm going to use a bit of that around the lightning, because lightning normally has glare, you know, that before it cracks. Sound like a bloody idiot trying to crack like lightning. Okay, and we'll put some glare over here as well near this one. I hope I didn't bugger the cloud up. Do it in an artistic way. So I'm coming from the bottom up. There we go. Big cumulus cloud, this. Kayak says, hit the like button if you haven't. Yeah, don't be shy, hit the like button. It supports my content in a big way, believe it or not, just hitting that like button. And if you're watching the replay, give me your comments and thoughts on my channel here. And if you're in the live super chat now, you can have the opportunity to send a donation through. You just hit that $sign, and it's supporting my content, my free content. There we go, I'm just dogging around there. Oh, you know what I did want to do? Right, I'll put that there, just so there's not so much on my brush. These bottom Altostralis clouds, I wanted a bit more definition in there, so I think I just buggered that one up. Quickly, Ian, quickly. Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, I better leave it. So this is a good little live video. I like it. What else is there? So we'll have a bit of a chat. Where are we? Can you see me? Can you see me? G'day. All right, move my recent jar. And we've got, I think, oh, thank you so much for the black and white. Hi Ian, looks amazing. Thank you very much, Sarah. Sharon Blankenship, hi Ian and everybody. G'day Sharon. The water is spectacular. Thank you very much, B. Moni, Sylvia, that's might look like French. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Hit the like button. Yep, so this was just a simple little, how many people are there? 56 Kiwi cobber. All right, so I just did a simple black and white there. Quite happy with it. Bit of a lightning strikes in the sky. Crackerbox Palace, thank you very much for your donation. She just made a donation in the super chat down there. And what she did, she hit that grey dollar sign just where you write your chat in the live show, and she was able to support my content that way. Thank you very much, Crackerbox. You're a beauty. I'm going to finish some more of my coffee. I've got dirty brushes down here. I do not want to forget to clean, so I'm just going to sit them in the water. So sometimes these brushes, I've forgotten to clean them. Let's get that back a bit. And they had dry paint on them. Oh, where are we? I'm not that good at live painting, all right? This is my third one. So I sat it in hot, soapy water and just stuck it in there and left it for a good day. Thank you very much, Kayak. Kayak has just made a donation there on this super chat. Thank you very much. If you want to do the same as these people, hit that grey dollar sign. That's why it is called a super chat. Now, I can autograph this. This was just a small live demonstration. Every now and then I might think of something simple and effective to do for some live paintings. As I've scribbled it out on a bit of paper here in pen. You can pretty much see what I did there now. And it's pretty much turned out the same way as the painting. Because until I get better at doing live streaming paintings, they're not a tutorial, it's just you being able to interact with me live, watch me do something, and you'll learn something from it anyway. And I'm just going to do them on the half-size canvas panels that I normally use. Now, someone asked, how do I stick it on there? I'm going to bloody show you. All right, so you did an awesome for painting live. Thank you very much, Tabitha. Stay safe, drone. Okay, so I'm going to show that person how I stick it onto my board. See these two rolls of masking tape? Low tack, and that's high tack, meaning that's very, very sticky. This one is not very, very sticky. I used the high tack tape and I fold it over on itself on the back of the canvas there, okay? And I just place it. Let's get rid of all that build up there, just so I'm showing you here in my demonstration. Okay, and I normally on my tutorials, I've got a mark here. It's a secret mark, only I know about it, but now you all know about it. And it allows me to put the canvas, when I stick it to the board there, just like that, the right height. So when I'm finished all my filming, I'll go and whack my frame on it. I mean, I can't do it to this one because this one's a bit small, but when I sit the frame there, it's in the right spot, the right height to whack a frame on it, all right? This little things that I do. What do we got there? Curtis, let's hope we don't keep pulling my... Sorry, Catrice Ennis, thank you very much for your donation, Catrice. Much appreciated. Hope it wasn't too bad, Janice. Still have kitties. Oh, Janice Burns, yes, love your kittens. Beautiful kittens there. And all those people, Dorian in the Dorian's Path, pray for your safety and hope you are all well through that. There's one thing I hate. I don't mind hot and rain and cold, but I can't stand the wind. And I can only imagine what yous are going through in that windy, high-speed Category 5 it was classed as over here, Dorian. So stay safe over there. We got lucky with Dorian, says Janice Burns. Sharon, did you have damage from the storm? Okay. Ann Taylor's got $5 on there, but I don't know. you got to hit the, I'm not sure what you're doing there. If you don't type it in, you got to hit the super chat. If that's what you were trying to do. I can't reverse these chats because I've got two different devices here, so I'm just trying to acknowledge some people while I can. I didn't get much storm here, says no damage, says Sharon Blankenship. All right, so I've got me coffee here. How long have we been going for? Does it say on there? 55 watching. How many's there? Oh, 45 minutes, that's not too bad. I like to keep me live within an hour. Now, I'll be live Saturday morning Perth time, and which will be Friday night live for the USA side of the world. I have a lot of followers in the USA, so that's why I go in the New York timeline, okay? So a lot of people can just relate to New York. They can look up the world clocks on their devices and see what time it is in New York and convert that to their time. And if you want to catch my live shows, you can just work out the time by New York's time, okay? It's Friday night, 9 p.m. New York time every Friday night when I can, okay? Ah, beautiful coffee. Take care, says Bruce Anderson. Thank you very much, Bruce. Keep your art going. Bruce Anderson, Facebook friend of mine. His art is, I'm touched by his art. Some people stick out of the crowd and he's one of them. Hats off to you, Bruce. Love your paintings. Thank you so much for sharing your talent, says Kendra. Thank you very much. I'm going to try to watch. Thank you very much, Tabitha. All right, well, I might pull the plug on this one now, so thank you very much for joining me. I will put some links in the description below for the replay of this show, and you can hit what link's appropriate for you. Just read what the links are next to them. There's one for my art available for sale, PayPal. All art is purchased through PayPal. There's my son's music channel that he's grown. If you like listening to music, click on his channel. He's got a young channel there going, and it's beautiful music to listen to. He's actually recording and singing it. There's my art group page. There's lots down there, lots of stuff in the cupboard. It's the cupboard down there. I call it the cupboard. Now, I've had some other glasses there. Those ones are there. Oops, she just fell down because it wasn't on tight. And we'll call it quits. All right, so what I've got to do, where are we? Anything else? Is your son, sorry, IT Matters, is your son still painting? He can, but he hasn't been very much lately because he's involved with music, because he can sing as well. And he's got fighting, music and painting all on his plate, which he's not bad at, but I'm trying to steer him into singing because his voice is absolutely beautiful. Go in the links below once I put them there, and you'll see a link for his music there. It'll take you to some YouTube videos that he's sung, and have a listen to those. It's fantastic. Okay, Reese is concentrating on his music, says Angela Young. Correct. All right, I'm going to turn this off, so I'm going to get back here and have a look at all the X's. All right, so all the best, goodbye, good luck, and good on you. And I'm going to say it's Uru from the Guru.